tonight. Okay, so we are live. Good evening once again, everybody. And tonight is a follow-up on our previous classes. All right. Basically, I explained to us in our previous classes that one of the things that make a freelancer stand out is your ability to master or hone your skill. All right. So the first rule of freelance is that you must have a digital skill, at least one. Okay. You can actually have multiple skills, but you need to have one that you have mastered. Okay. So that you stand out from other freelancers. All right. So a couple of classes we have had so far, we have discussed how we could begin to learn on our LinkedIn learning at no cost. Okay, for those of us who started our free trial on LinkedIn Learning, some of us used our Mastercard, ATM, Nigerian Mastercard, and a lot of persons complained about not being able to access that learning platform because their cards were rejected. So I introduced a virtual dollar card and I showed us all how to go about creating ours. Okay, I'm happy that a lot of persons have recorded success with that. But the loophole or the downside with LinkedIn Learning is that you have just 1 month of free trial, and after the free trial, you have to pay before you can learn on LinkedIn. Okay, and that means if your free trial is exhausted, then you might not be able to learn anymore on LinkedIn except if you have something to pay. Okay, and I think the minimum amount to be paid on LinkedIn is about 8,000 per year. Per month, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm sure that many of us on P9 platform may not be able to afford that, at least for now, perhaps eventually later on. So that is why I'm trying to show us an alternative, okay, an alternative measure that we could also learn with, okay, so that for those of us who are already getting close to the expiry date for our free trial, will not be left stranded, okay, because learning is a continuous process. And for that reason, I'll be showing us another platform. All right, I'll show us another platform today, and the platform is called Hubspot. Okay, Hubspot Academy. How do you navigate to this point? Just open your browser. Perhaps on your Google. Can you still hear me? Let me know if I lose connection. Can you still hear me? And can you see my screen? And you can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, great. So here we are on Google. Okay. Once you are on Google, you search for Hubspot Academy. Okay, Hubspot Academy, which is this. All right. So we search for that, and we go straight to the first results that we have here. That is academy.hubspot.com. That is Hubspot Academy homepage. We click on that, and then we allow that to load. So here we are. Presently, Hubspot is a learning platform. Basically, Hubspot itself is a CRM tool. Okay, CRM tool is simply a customer relationship management tool that businesses use to interact with their customers, keep records of their customers, and do other things, particularly between the business and their customer. All right. However, HubSpot also has a learning platform, which is what we are looking into currently this night. And their learning platform is called HubSpot Academy. The good thing with HubSpot is that there is no free trial using HubSpot Academy. That's one. And another thing, another advantage of using HubSpot is that you do not need to join the academy with any ATM card. Okay, it is practically free, and you have a lot of courses at your disposal to learn. Okay, but the downside, because of course everything that has an advantage has a disadvantage. Okay, so the downside of HubSpot Academy is that you are limited, okay, to the skill, all right, that HubSpot offers you. Unlike LinkedIn Learning, where you have multiple choices to make, okay? You just have to search and you see a whole lot of skill that borders around the skill that might interest you, okay? But for HubSpot Academy is not as big, even though it is globally recognized, all right? It is not as big as LinkedIn Academy. One good thing also that I need to bring to our notice is that you can get certified on HubSpot, and the certificate you get from HubSpot is globally recognized, all right, just like LinkedIn Learning. So let's just quickly go through the whole platform. As you can see, there's a search option here. You can log in here if you have an account already with them. You sign up right here if you don't have an account with them. Further down, we get to see a whole lot of courses. You can see popular courses, all right? And these are the category of courses that you get to see or get to learn from on HubSpot. Okay, so we have marketing category, we have sales, we have service, and of course, there are some other tutorials that we can learn from, all right? Just as you can see, these are various courses: digital advertising, digital marketing, LinkedIn marketing for business, website optimization courses, all right? Scrolling further down, you will see a lot of courses that we can learn from, okay? And the good thing is, if you learn these courses, it is as good as having learned a new skill. Even if you already have a skill on any of these courses, okay, you can go ahead to master the skill and get your skill up to date with the industry trend. One thing I also like to bring to our notice is that there are some courses on HubSpot, unlike LinkedIn Learning. There are some courses on HubSpot that you would take, but you will not be given a certificate. Reason is because there is no certificate for such courses, all right? And there are others that you learn and you can get certified for them. A typical example, if you look at the first course here, LinkedIn Marketing for Business, it says here that it is a short course. Okay, so there's no certificate for this. But if you look over here, you see digital marketing. Here it reads certification course. Okay, so if you take this kind of course, you are not expected to be awarded a certificate. Okay, so it means you're just taking it for the knowledge of it. But if you take a course like this that has certification attached to it, you can see the badge showing that it's a certification course. Then it means at the end of this course, you'll be entitled to a certificate. All right. So how then can you sieve out courses that has certificates and those that do not have certificates? Once you scroll up, you simply click on certifications. All right. Once you click on certifications, it streamlines or filters all the courses that has certificates alone and shows those to you. You can see all the courses here are courses that goes with certificates. All right, so all of them are certificates, have certificate attached to them. So that's basically how you get to filter out those ones that have certificates and those that do not have certificates. But do not be so concerned about the certificate as much as you should be with the skill. The basic thing is to learn the skill, okay, and not just get carried away by the certificate. All right, then. So having said that, let's quickly get inside the HubSpot Academy and see how we can begin to learn. So the first thing you want to do if you do not have an account on HubSpot is to click on sign up. All right, sign up for free courses. As a bonus, Priya was the first person to join us in this session. So I will be signing up our account on HubSpot while we'll learn through this process, okay? So that after the class, you could take up the task on your own to begin learning or signing up your account on HubSpot. So Priya, I'll be needing some information from you. And one thing you need to also understand is that whatever information you're supplying when signing up on HubSpot, whatever information you're supplying when signing up on HubSpot should be your official information, okay? What I mean by official information simply means that you want to supply the exact details that you want Hubspot to write on your certificate, especially if you're taking a certificate course, okay? Because any name you supply here is the name that Hubspot will print on your certificate once you finish up any course that has a certificate attached to it. So you want to be sure that the information you're supplying here are original information, okay? Do not supply any fake information because it will cost you your certificate at the end of the learning process. All right, so let's begin. Priye, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what do you want your first name to appear on Hubspot as? Is it Priye or something?
It's Hannah.
What?
Hannah, H-A-N.
Okay, Hannah.
Hannah.
Is it double N?
Yes.
N-A-H?
A-H.
All right, Hannah,
Yes.
what? What's your son name?
Emmanuel.
Sorry?
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel?
Emmanuel. Yes.
Emmanuel, okay. Am I correct?
No. Yes, I'm not done with the surname. There will be a dash and O-B-I-E.
Emmanuel dash O-B.
O-B-I-E.
I-N. Okay, Obinna.
No,
is that
E.
it?
No.
Obin.
Shaitan.
Can you type it out?
Let me spell it.
Can you type it out in the chat?
Okay.
Type it out in the chat so that I can pick it up from there. And type out your email address too so that I can pick it up from there as well. Okay. OBIE. Please type out your email address. Okay. All right. Are you still there? Are you still with us? Did we lose her?
Okay, sorry. It was on mute.
Okay. Is it correct now?
Email.
Is it correct now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so
I-E. Yes.
Okay, so what's your email address?
Priye Hannah.
Okay, Priye Anna together?
Yes, at gmail.com.
All right, great. At gmail.com. Okay, so we move to the next stage. And then we are asked, what field do you work in? Okay, at this point, you can choose, even if you don't have any job at hand, you can just select the field that you desire to learn from. Okay, so you have these options here. What field do you prefer, Priye? Is it sales, administration and operations, marketing, services, and customer support, or any other one that is not mentioned here? Which one?
Is there education there? Anything concerning education? Or
on education? Okay, yeah. We'll just use others. Okay, we'll use others. Okay. And then what is your job role? Is it teaching or what? Teacher?
Yes.
A teacher, all right. Okay. All right, so that's the job role. So we click on company name. Okay, so right, for company name, I would advise everybody to use Digital Base, okay? But if you have a company name that you are affiliated with, just use it, okay?
Okay.
Hubspot will require you to use a company name. Just use Digital Base if you do not have any company name. The reason why I'm asking you to use the Digital Base is because the next thing you'll be asked for is your company's website. Once you click on, once you proceed on the sign up page, okay? So the company, how many people work at your company? Just choose, say 1,000 or thereabout. Say 200 to 1,000, okay? So what is your company's website? Use the following: Digital Base, okay, .com.ng. Use this as a company website, okay? So start with www dot. All right. So except if you have a company name or a company website that you want to use, then go ahead and be my guest. If not, use this as you are shown. Okay. So we click on next, and then you are asked to check your Gmail. All right. So Priye, in a
Yes,
moment, can
please.
you quickly check your Gmail and click on the activation button there so that we could continue with the process? Are you on it?
Yes, I've clicked on it. It's
All right.
connecting.
Let us know what you find there. Is it a
It said
link?
create your password.
Okay, go ahead and create a password.
Okay.
So this is basically how you sign up, okay? This is how you sign up on Hubspot Academy, all right? So I already have an account with Hubspot. So once you have it, once you get a message in your inbox, okay, once you get a message in your inbox, you click on the link that you're supplied, all right, and then you go ahead and follow the step till you're done, okay. So once you create your password, you sign in. Priya, kindly mute your microphone, please. So once you create your password, you sign into your HubSpot Academy, all right? And then the next platform or the next interface you see is what I'll be showing you. So I'll be going out of this place now and I will log into my own account so that you can see exactly what it looks like, okay? Because I don't want to ask Priya for her password, okay? So let me log into mine and then you see what it looks like. So I just used Priya's account to teach us how to sign up on HubSpot. All right. So I'll be showing us the other side of HubSpot when we have signed in. Okay. Another alternative to signing in on HubSpot is to use your Google Mail. Okay. Another way to sign up on HubSpot, rather, you can click on sign up from here, sign up for free courses. Okay. If you click on sign up for free courses, you'll be given an option. So if you are on your phone, you can go ahead and use this option. Sign up with Google. Okay. If it pops up for you, okay, fine. So you can either use sign up with Google or you go ahead and fill it up manually. Is that understood? So if you don't want to fill it up manually, just sign up with Google, the Gmail account you already have. All right. So apart from that, if you already have an account and you're trying to sign in afresh, this is where you will be taken to. So you can put in your email address, put in your password, which you have created when you sign up manually. But if you have used your Gmail account to sign up, then you just click on sign in with Google. And then you'll be asked to select which of your accounts on Google are you signing in with. Okay, so I already have an account, so that's why I'm showing us how to sign in with Google Mail. Okay, so I sign in with this account. Sorry, it's taking time to load. I sign in with this account and takes us to the main learning platform. Okay, so just give us a moment. Okay, so here we go. So once you're signed in, this is what you see. And then you can either go to HubSpot Academy or HubSpot Tools. Of course, we're going to learn. So we click on HubSpot Academy. I'll give you some moments so that it comes up. All right, here we go. So this is what we'll be seeing once we are signed in. All right, this is what we'll be seeing once we are signed in. So we have a variety of courses. Of course, you might be seeing something different based on what you choose when you signed up. Okay, based on what you choose when you sign up. So you can always come over here to catalog and select the courses that you want to learn on Hubspot. Okay, select the courses you want to learn. You can see courses on marketing. You can go ahead and click on all marketing, or if it is on sales, click on all sales. If it's services, click on all service, so that it gives you all the options under that category. Is that understood? So I would be taking web design, for instance. Let's say I want to learn web design. Okay, so I choose web design category. It brings me over to the various courses that we have on web design. All right. Here we have growth driven design, which is under marketing. We have WordPress training course. Learn how to build a WordPress site with Elementor. Okay. And this is just a 2 hours course, right? 4 lessons. This is a 5 hours course. This one has certification. You can see that this one has certification. This is just a course, no certification. This is graphic design essentials. Easy steps for creating your own compelling visuals. Okay, this is just a course and it's just an hour. All right, so no certification for that. Further down, you see more. This is an ebook. Okay, these are lessons. This is just 21 minutes. Okay, you can see these lessons. These are PowerPoint presentation templates. This is just basically what you'll be seeing. Okay, so this is what we have. You already know the difference. If you want to go for the ones that have certification, you want to choose exactly the type you want so that you're sure. And this is how you go about them. You want to, if you want, you want a course, you can tick on it. You want a lesson, you want a template, or an ebook. All right. And what level of learning do you prefer? Is it all, or you want to be learning as a beginner? You want to learn as an intermediate or an advanced learner? Okay. What kind of award type are you looking out for? Is it all award types or only show courses that has certificates attached to them? So whichever one you tick will automatically filter out the rest of them. Okay. So that is for web design, which I actually advise because this is a highly sought after skill. For those of you who are considering going into freelance, these are some of the skills that would give you good money. Okay. Because businesses emerge almost every day, and some of them do not even have a website. So if you are able to create a website for people, they'll pay kindly for it. Okay, so we can always check out other courses. Marketing, for instance, click on marketing, and you have a lot of courses. Okay, you can see these ones are certificate courses, certification. So a lot of courses on marketing are actually certification courses. Okay, even HubSpot. Okay, even HubSpot itself. I told us HubSpot itself is a CRM tool, and businesses use HubSpot for their day-to-day seamless operations. Okay, so businesses are also looking for persons who know how to use HubSpot as a tool. Okay, so even if you go on to learn HubSpot, okay, how to manage HubSpot as a tool, whether as an admin or as a marketer or whatever, you can see this is HubSpot marketing software. And the good thing is, if you learn these skills, companies who want to employ you as an HubSpot user or a HubSpot manager, for instance, will request that you have these certificates. Okay, so if you claim you know about HubSpot CMS, for instance, content management system, okay, for marketers, if you come, you for those of us who already signed up for the masterclass, so I'll be showing you some of these things. When we open up some, okay, let me just give you an insight. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. This is one of the freelance websites where I'll be showing some people seated in the class. I'll be showing them how to begin, that is, sign up their account on Freelance from the start. I mean, on this account from the start. and show them exactly how to search for jobs as well. Okay, but let's just in a jiffy, let's see exactly what kind of things that we might be seeing, and the kind of pay. Okay, the kind of pay that some of these skill require, or some of these clients are willing to pay. Sorry, it's taking a little long. Um, let's give it a moment. Let it load up. Okay, fine. So here we go. So this is a freelance website where we search for jobs. So for instance, I can come over here and just click on, I have a message. I'll be checking that later. I think a client messaged me for a job. So click on this, and then you type HubSpot, for instance. You will see a lot of jobs that are attached or that require that you have HubSpot as a skill. Sorry, it's reloading. Sorry, this is taking time. I'm really surprised that a lot of persons are not here and they are actually missing out. It's unfortunate. Okay, so we click on this and we search for HubSpot, for instance. HubSpot, and we search and see available jobs that we have on HubSpot. Let's see what we have. The various jobs that are available that are tied to HubSpot as a requirement. Okay, it's coming up. Okay, great. You see this. This is HubSpot Workflow Implementation Specialist. Okay, we are an agency looking for a HubSpot workflow automation resource to help us complete an immediate project quickly. Okay, so in this case, to be able to apply for this kind of job, and you can see the amount that this person is willing to pay you, $10 to $20. Okay, so to be able to apply for this kind of job, you will need this kind of certificate. For instance, you will need a certificate like this, HubSpot marketing software, for instance, or even HubSpot for developers, okay, or HubSpot inbound. Okay, so these are some of the certificates that you would need. You will need this knowledge. Okay, it could even be Service Hub software. Okay, you will need some of these certificates and the knowledge from these resources to be able to apply to these kind of jobs. Okay, if you go further down, you will see a lot of jobs. You can see HubSpot implementation consultant for marketing firm. Okay, for you to be able to deliver on this kind of project, you need HubSpot for marketers. Okay, you can see HubSpot CMS for marketers. So these are some of the needful skills that you cannot do without if you must be a freelancer. Okay, and that's why it's important that you have a skill. It's not just about wanting to make money. Okay, there are millions of jobs available on freelance platforms. Okay, and every day new jobs are posted. So you will know it's not about people not getting job. It's about people not having the skill to deliver for this job. Okay, so we'll be showing most of these things in the masterclass, which will be coming up very soon from 1st March to 14th of March. But I need us to have this skill, which is very important. Okay, I need us to have the skill. A lot of information will be let go. A lot of information will be shared in the masterclass, but time will not permit us to do all that now. So, but for now, just take your time to learn some of this skill. Okay, there are so many skills that you can actually learn and you can make money from. As far as freelance is concerned, I could even go ahead here and search for sales. Okay, let me even go the other way. I remember one time many of you saw me talking about Discord. Okay, talking about Discord, and you were asking me, how can I get a job on Discord? This is exactly how you can get a job on Discord, and you will see a lot of jobs opportunity around Discord. People are willing to pay just because you are chatting on your phone. You can see Discord assistant. This is basically a job that requires you to just chat with your phone. Discord assistants, hiring NFT, Discord grinders, Discord chat task. You can see hello freelancers. I have a simple task for you. We are hiring freelancers for Discord server chatting for 4 days. Just chatting, no need to promote the server. The server is about our NFT project named Cyber King Thrones. You should first join our Discord server, then you should send your Discord ID. It is necessary to leave a like to one, basically just by chatting, you're getting yourself paid. So these are some of the things that we'll be looking at in full scale. For those of us who are already seated, I see some of us have already registered for Hubspot for the masterclass. So get yourself ready. When we start, there will be an information overload for you guys. Okay, so with this, we come to the end of the session. I told us to be a maximum of 30 minutes to 45 minutes. If you have any questions to ask, this will be the time for you to do that. If not, we'll call it a night. All right? So is there any question that you want to ask?
Okay, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Joy.
Okay, I want to know how much is the master class?
Well, outside P9, okay, I'll be very honest with these guys. Outside P9, the masterclass is 25,000. Outside P9, the masterclass is 25,000. But the founder of P9 reached out to me some time ago, late last year, and was asking me to come on P9 to share this idea with some of you guys. So the masterclass was subsidized, okay? And P9 members are allowed to pay 5,000, okay? So as a P9 member, you're paying 5,000 for the masterclass. But outside P9, you can go check my profile on Facebook. It is 25,000. You can bargain it. So as a member of P9, you're entitled to paying just 5,000 for the masterclass. And you're set to join the class. Once you pay with the link on Paystack, you would get a link to the WhatsApp group, okay? And this is how the class will hold. It is not a WhatsApp class where I send message and you have to read and read. No, everything is practical. The way we are doing it now is the way it will hold. Everything is live, everything is recorded, and every participant of the masterclass will have a complete lifetime access to the recordings, okay? So even if you miss a class, you always have the recordings to fall back to. And after you graduate from the class, you would have a lifetime mentorship, okay, access. There's a larger community of freelancers that I have already trained. So once you graduate from the class, you will join others on the platform where you can always share ideas if you have, because the good thing with having such a community of freelancer is that there are some jobs that some persons might get, but because they already have more work at hand, they are not able to do the job. So if you are a member of the community, they can just recommend you for the job, and a lot of persons have gotten jobs that way. So there are a lot of benefits. Trust me, guys, there are a lot of benefits that you stand to gain on the masterclass. And we are not teaching you theories. Let me just show you a couple of things. We are not teaching you theories here. This is something I do. I'm a full-time freelancer. It's something I do on a daily basis. Okay, I have 2 clients I work for on freelance websites. Both of them are US clients. Okay, so I'm basically teaching you what I'm doing. Ordinarily, I should be hiding this kind of information from people, but the world is too big for that. So that is why we'll be showing you a lot of things. I'll just quickly show you my profile so that you understand that this is not something that we read in the book and we are teaching it. No, it is something that we are doing presently. You can see this, my profile. You can check it out. It's the same name that you're seeing. I'm supposed to hide this. I don't want to show this. Anyway, this is something that I've earned over time by working for clients, okay? So these are some of the clients I've got to work for. You can see their recommendations, giving me 5-star reviews and all that, which is very crucial as a freelancer. All right, that is my picture, and everything here is just about me. And I just told you I have a client already waiting for me to respond to his job offer that I applied for. So these are some of the things I will be showing us on in the masterclass. So just take your time to find yourself registered for the masterclass so you do not miss this opportunity. Trust me, once the masterclass begins, the price goes up to 25,000, and I will not negotiate it with anybody. So you just have between now and 1st of March to pay up and then get yourself ready for the masterclass. But before then, even if you don't have money for the masterclass, you can just go ahead and learn these things that we are showing you. Because just by having these skills that we are showing you here, okay, having these skills, getting certificates on this skill is enough to boost your CV. And if you even use these certificates to apply for Nigerian jobs, you're likely to get them because it stands you out from other people who just graduated from school without a practical knowledge of things like this, because these are not things that you'll be taught in school. Okay. And the funny thing is, or the irony of it all is, even if you have not been to the university, the only certificate you have is WAEC certificate. You can do this. Once you learn all these skills that I'm showing you here, get the certificate, you can create a CV, which is one of the things we'll be teaching in the masterclass, how to create your CV so that it looks suitable for freelance jobs and other opportunities outside freelance. Okay. Even if you don't have money for the masterclass, don't worry yourself. Just go ahead and learn what we have been showing you for free. Okay. And you're good to go with that. I hope I answered your question, Joy Zini. I see you're joining us from Abuja. Welcome.
Yes. Yeah,
All right,
thank you.
great.
Okay, please let me get the link to the class.
You're welcome. Sorry, what did you say?
I said, where can we get the link to join the class?
Okay, I'll send that. I will send that to the group so that you could go join with the link.
Okay, I have a question, sir.
All right, go ahead,
That's
Adams.
fine.
Good evening.
All right, thank you, Zini. Good evening, Adams.
Yes. Please, you talked about the Discord. Could you please tell us the certification we can get from the Hubspot? It didn't mention certificate that maybe can go or that they are looking for if we can go for a free training.
For a free training?
Yes, sir.
I didn't quite get your question. Could you repeat what you meant?
Okay, let me rephrase that. When you gave the example of HubSpot marketer, something like that, you went and showed a particular certification that is suitable for your job. So when you were talking of yes, sir. So I don't know if you can tell us the very one we should search for if we're in that HubSpot for Discord.
Okay, all right. Okay, if you joined me from the beginning of the class, you remember I said that there are some courses. Let's take it again so that you see the difference. Oh my world, what's happening? Hello guys, can you still hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but the screen is no longer there.
Yes, so sorry about that. My laptop developed an issue. I'm trying to start it up, so I had to join you guys with my phone so that you don't miss out entirely. All right, so we are basically done with what we're teaching. So this is just an interactive session. If you joined us from the beginning of the class, you will remember when I said that there are some certification on Hubspot, okay, that do not need certificates. Okay, I mean there are some courses on Hubspot that do not have certificate attached to them. You remember when I said that? Okay, so
Yes.
those kind of courses, you just get to learn them to have the skill. Okay, there's no need for certificates for those kind of courses. All right, and then if you also remember at the beginning of the class, I said to us that one of the disadvantage that HubSpot have as compared to LinkedIn, okay, is that HubSpot is not as big as LinkedIn Learning, okay? And so you're only entitled to learning the available courses that HubSpot have in their database, which when you compare to LinkedIn is incompatible, okay? And it's uncomparable because LinkedIn has multitude of learning opportunities, okay? The reason is because LinkedIn Learning was formerly lynda.com, and lynda.com as a then was like the present day Udemy and the rest of it. Okay, so LinkedIn bought that over. So on LinkedIn, you have the opportunity of searching for much more skill than on HubSpot. Okay, but for HubSpot, you are streamlined to some kind of skill that you might get to see or to learn. Okay, but not to worry. In the masterclass, I'll be showing us other platforms, okay, that we can get to learn that are even bigger than LinkedIn Learning on its own. And those platforms are also, in a way, more recognized as compared to these other two that I'm showing us. Even though it's a little subtle, it's a little, it requires a little. Those platforms that I'll be showing us in the masterclass requires a little tactics because you have to pay for courses, okay, on those platforms, okay, before you can even learn on them. All right, it's not entirely free. But at the masterclass, I'll be showing us how to apply for scholarship on those kind of platform, so that you end up not paying anything at all. So these are some of the things that we'll be showing you. You would get to see them for those of us who already registered for the masterclass anyway. But like I said, if all you are able to do is with what we're showing you, you're good to go. So for Discord, back to your question, for Discord, there is really no certificate to acquire for Discord before you can learn Discord. And in fact, if you want to learn Discord this night, you can do that. All you need to do is go on YouTube and just type Discord chatting. You will see a bunch of videos on Discord. Okay, what I will just do for us is at the end of this class, or maybe I might have to add that to the masterclass training because it was not really part of the masterclass training. But you can just go on YouTube and search for Discord chatting. Okay, it's not a secret that I need to be hiding. There's nothing secret about that. Go on YouTube, type Discord, and you see 1,000,001 videos, okay, on YouTube. Just learn everything about the Discord and you're good to go as far as Discord is concerned. All right, but of course you need to know how to search for Discord jobs because it is like you are applying for a job until you have been accepted for the job. You cannot begin to work and expect money. I don't know if you understand it. So it is one thing to learn about Discord. It is another thing to get a job, okay? Like I was showing us on Upwork. It is another thing to get a job on Discord that would then require you to chat on Discord before you get paid. So learning is not all there is. Learning is good. Learning the skill is fine, but you still need the job to guarantee you that you will be paid after chatting. Okay, that's what stands you out from others who are just chatting for fun. Okay, I hope that answers your question anyway.
Yes, very, very well. Thank you very, very much.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. Is there any other person with a question, or do we call it a night? Anybody else with a question?
Yes, please. I have one more question, please.
All right, go ahead, Zini.
Yes, I do.
I'm listening to you.
Sorry, I want to know, must you have an Upward account before you be able to... Must you have an Upward account before you be able to get a Discord job?
Well, the answer to that question, I'll be very direct with you. The answer to that question is yes and no. Now, Discord is a huge platform, okay, that is used for different things. All right. A lot of persons who are into cryptocurrencies, okay, especially the NFT perspective of cryptocurrency, are creating what is called an NFT project, okay, and their NFT project that they are creating requires them to do some sort of marketing. All right. Now, this marketing involves reaching out to a lot of people, okay, that would form a community for that project. All right. Now, Discord has proven to be a good place over time where you can, it's just like Telegram, okay? But there are a little technical things that you need to know about Discord. So Discord is like a larger platform where these NFT projects can be hosted. All right. Now, when you go on Discord, you can join these platforms. You will see a lot of persons on the platform. Some are just in the group for the fun of it. Okay. Some are there for what is called whitelists. If you go on Discord on YouTube, you will learn all these things. Some are there to get whitelists because whitelist is something that is needed to mint NFTs. Okay. So some clients who are deeply into crypto mining, all right, they are so busy, and for some of them, they need more whitelist projects. Okay, they need more whitelist projects, so they need more people to get them whitelist spots for different projects. Okay, so the way they can get these people that they need is to go on freelance platforms. All right, because they know that freelancers will be willing to do this kind of jobs. All right, it's not that you can just walk on the road and you know somebody who will be interested in taking up a Discord job. I don't know if you understand that. So as a freelancer, that is the opportunity you have. Joining different freelance. I don't know if you're part of our first training ever on this platform. I showed us a huge number of freelance platforms that you could join. If you are not, then I would refer you to watch the introductory video that we made, the very first video that I taught about different freelance platforms. Okay, so freelance platforms generally are platforms that people who have needs, okay, they go to these platforms to look for freelancers that have the skill to attend to these needs of theirs. So that is why those who want whitelist spots, they go on freelance platforms like Upwork to look for freelancers that they can pay a token so that these freelancers can help them chat on Discord and then get them the whitelist that they need. So that is how Discord and Upwork came to be. I've not really seen other platforms that offer this kind of job on Discord as much as they are on Upwork. All right. So that is why I would say yes, you will need an Upwork account to be able to get job offers on Discord. All right. And it's not just about getting an Upwork account. You need to know some processes that will make a client want to trust you to give you the job, because they don't part away easily with their money if you don't get to deliver what they want. Okay. So these are some of the things we'll be showing you anyway, not to worry. And I think that basically answers your question. That is why you need an account, not necessarily an Upwork account, but over time, from my experience, Upwork has been like the market that holds a large number of people looking for Discord chatters. All right, Upwork does a lot of that and offers such opportunities. Other than that, if you're lucky to be in a Discord server, I don't even think you might be that lucky, because people are even penalized for being paid to chat on Discord. Okay, like it's against the rule. All right. So most times, even if you go on Upwork, most times when you are there, the person who employed you to chat on Discord will tell you that you must not let anyone know that you are being paid for the job. Okay, so these are some of the things that you need to understand as far as the Discord chatting is concerned. I hope I answered your question anyway.
Yes, thank you. I'm satisfied. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. I know who is Chinyere Iruagan. Please chat me up after this meeting. I hope you're here. Can you hear me, Chinyere? Is she there with us?
I can hear you.
I doubt though. She's not listening.
I can hear you.
I think she's trying to unmute herself.
Yes.
I'm hearing you.
All right. Are there any other question, please? Any other question? If there are no questions, then we would call it a night. All right. So thank you everyone for joining in. I hope to see you guys at the masterclass. Okay. Presently, I'm even hosting one now. So it is when this present edition finishes that I'll be hosting you guys for the masterclass. So I hope that you guys will be present there so that we will share ideas together. And hopefully, by the time you also finish your training with me, you'll likely join the larger group of freelancers and share or rub minds together. All right. Once again, thank you for joining in. See you at the larger room.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Appreciate
very
it.
much for the
Yeah, you're welcome.
knowledge shared.
You're welcome. So go ahead and gather the certificates, learn the skill, and get ready for the masterclass. Do have a good night rest.
Thank you very much, sir.